What's up nerds on Renegade Cactus, but you can call me whatever you want. Welcome back to Pokémon X Randomized Nuzlocke. I'm a bit torn in between many things because I'm doing quite a few things at once right now. So basically I'm updating my laptop to Windows 10. And for some reason the language pack of German, since I am here in Austria and we speak German, kinda made some problems, and I had to manually download it, and now it's installing. It's just strange. Then I recently bought a PC from a coworker. It's one of those already built PCs that you can just buy in different supermarkets. It's more or less so different chain markets. And we got one. I think Aldi, whatever is a thing in America and all around the world, I think. Well, we got Aldi, or rather here it's called Hofer, but it's basically the same thing. And they have median PCs, and my colleague, he asked another colleague first if he wanted to buy a PC, because he had one kind of lying around at home because he once bought it and never really used it, because he had, like, he used it to work a few things, but he has no idea about PCs. He even... Okay, we're gonna switch out, we're gonna... Oh my goodness, level 54, I might have to grind a bit. We're gonna switch out into Rainbow, because this is a part steel type. Okay, it doesn't pursue us, that's great. So I can just fire blast him away, or what, the sacred fire, that's it. So yeah, he even had his user was his name, of course, and the password was his name, because he never knew how to get rid of a password or just change it. So first time he did it, he just typed in his name, and he even put a sticker on the PC with his name. Not because I thought, because he might have just wanted to keep it around, like if he takes it somewhere else, he can always say that's mine. No, it was because that's his password. And yeah, that's so. Yeah, basically he had no idea about computers, and I got it for a great price. Like I didn't. Like I said, he wanted to sell it to another colleague, but that colleague was like, yeah, he's not sure, maybe. And I was like, yeah, if you don't want to, I'ma take it. And so I bought it. Like I said, reasonable price. And no, I did not. What's the word I'm looking for? I did not bargain or anything. He was like, yeah, I want to sell this thing for 50 bucks. I was like, sure thing, you get 50 bucks. I think I even told him that he could probably get it away for, give it away for higher amounts if he looked around the internet. But he was like, yeah, no, I just don't need it. I want it gone, and 50 bucks is 50 bucks. I was like, okay, sure, I'ma take it. So I took it. Because, like, those median PCs, they are basically not bad, but there's always, like, most of the time they are pretty decent, have a few great things in them, but then a few really bad things. So either the processor is really bad, or the graphics card is really bad. Sometimes both, but most of the time it's one of those things. Okay. And now you get your wish, right? Yeah. I'm gonna heal. See what it does. Maybe it goes for another. Heal. Wish. So yeah, and in this case, the graphics card is subpar. I can't remember exactly what graphics card it was. I mean, after 2 rock tombs, I should be faster. But I think I'm just gonna switch out. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm sorry that I'm grabbing my head all the time. I'm just a bit tired today. Like I said, did a few things at once. The PC, like I said, decent thing. Not a great graphics card, but I think the processor, however you say that, was pretty alright. And it's like more than 5 years old. Like I think it bought like 6 years ago, but it has a 1 terabyte HDD, so actually not bad. And the thing is, I'm not actually using it as a second PC or anything, at least not right now. I'm using it as an emulation machine, and basically I have a fully functional up to PS2 emulator standing in my room now, or in the corner of my room now. That's pretty cool. The only thing that's not working is GameCube, but I think I can fix that. Love playing around with emulation. It's just, I mean, all I'm doing is following tutorials from the internet, so it's not like I know what I'm doing. It's more that I'm doing what other people who know what they're doing are saying. And yeah, whoa, that didn't kill? I mean, okay, it's part ground, and they are level. Oh, they are pretty high level. I'm just gonna fly, because you never know. Yeah, it's uses Blizzard. I mean, that wouldn't have done too much, but still, to be safe. So yeah, so now I started this PC because I wanted to record some stuff. Then I was setting up the emulation PC, just because I wanted to see if everything works as intended. I'm gonna go out and heal for a second and maybe buy some more healing items, because they are actually way stronger than I thought they would be. I mean, not really. I kind of knew they were at that level, but yeah. Do we have an area to train? I don't think we do. Like, I mean, yes, we have the woods and stuff, twisting woods or whatever. I'm pretty sure we can train there, but there aren't any trainers there, I think. Yeah. And like I said, in the meantime, I'm setting up Windows 10 on the laptop, and there are a few things that aren't really working the way that it's intended to, because my laptop is pretty old and pretty... Oh, right. It's not that old, but I used it a lot over the years, and I didn't always... I wasn't always the most careful person. Like my PC, I'm mostly careful. We got an encounter here, right? Been with my Pokemon heart since the very beginning of my journey. We haven't battled her. Did we get an encounter on Route 21? Have we ever been here? Is there another... Like, is there another way in or out of the village? Of the city? Do we go downstairs? Something like that? Downstairs. Down south or something like that? Sword Stance. On his Angus? Shit. Okay. We gotta destroy this thing. Let's just straight out superpower it. We are faster, is super effective, and we are pretty decently... We have a pretty decent attack. Decently offensive, that's the word I'm looking for. So yeah, like I said, the laptop is really... It's a mess. I'm just trying to put Windows 10 on it and just seeing if everything works, and one of the main problems of my laptop is the keyboard. It's just, yeah, many keys don't react the way they should. So in some cases when I press a key, I think it's like, wait, let me see, it's like R, C, K, L, and something like that. As soon as I press them, it either doesn't take them, like it's like they aren't pressed, and then I have to hammer on them, and then they are pressed, or they get they get recognized, more or less. Is that? Could you say? Can you say it like that? Yeah, Wow, I'm really bad at talking right now. Anyway, yeah, whoa, that is really bad. And yeah, no, we're switching out. I don't know what I was thinking going in with floor. Today's not my day. I think this will be the only recording today, because it's just like I'm totally all over the place. So yeah, either the key presses aren't recognized, or they get recognized like one press equals 2 or 3. And that's great when you want to type in a password and you can't see what you're typing. Because I'm not the 10-finger system. I don't know if that's actually what it's called in English as well, but here in German, in Austria, and here in German, it's called the 10-finger system. It's 10-finger system. When you type with all your fingers and without actually looking at the keyboard. I can't do that. I can type fairly fast, but not without looking. And so I have to constantly just, okay, here's the key. Okay, recognized. Here's the next, recognized. Here the next, didn't. Okay, recognized twice. So yeah, stuff like that. It was really, really bad. And thankfully there is the show password option, because otherwise I'd be furious by now. Okay, is there a way out? Okay, yeah, that's it. This is where we went out. This is the woods. But we haven't been to the left yet. I mean, yeah, now we have, but before that, we haven't been out to the left, which means that whatever shouldn't have been. What? No, there shouldn't have been an encounter yet. Oh my! I'm totally done for. People who are watching me, guys, girls, whatever, whoever. I know. Just no. Summary. Let's see. Where did I find you? Pokemon Village, yeah. 17, him. Okay, so no Route 21 yet. Those aren't from 21 as well. And where's Mantine from? Just to be sure, summary. 20, okay. So basically, I get another encounter. That's awesome. I did not realize that. Do we have anything to sell? Just looking. Sea plate, metal plate, rare bone, sold for high price. 5,000. That's all right by me. So let's see with build magnet. I just sold a people. Poketoy, Pokedoll. They want 500. That's actually better than I thought. Like it's not a whole lot, but 500 is 500. Thunderstone, honey, 50, nah. Yeah, here I think everything above that I have already looked through. Although we have 2 zoom lenses, it gives us 100. That's not worth selling then, because we don't have any problems with bag capacity, not like in Pokemon Red or Blue. Because in first generation, it was bad. It really was bad. Let's go with 10 Ultra Balls. I think that should do the trick. Like, we have a bunch of other balls as well. If something doesn't want to stay in after all that, then I think it just doesn't want to stay in. By the way, do I have antidotes and stuff like that as well? Okay, full restore. We have quite a few. Antidote, we have 4 Great Pellar Seal, we have 7 Awakening, we have 3 Burn Heal, 0. Well, let's go for 3. You never know. Ice Heal, we got 2. That should be enough, and we got 7 full heals. So I'd say we're good. Super Repels, we still got 5. Escape Rope, we got 3. So we are pretty much all right and can be on our way to catch another Pokemon, hopefully. Alright, basically, like I said, emulation machine, and now I got a PS2 and stuff like that emulator in the corner of the room. I already had one. Like, I'm every now and then I'm doing stuff not because I need to, but because I want to and because I can. Wait, okay, our encounter is an Omastar. I'm intrigued. Let's switch Pokemon anyway. Didn't heal, interesting. We're gonna go out into Predator. Because Predator is bulky and Crack would be bulky, but not specially, and especially not against water. Spike Cannon. Okay, it doesn't affect us. That's great. Shadow Sneak is like... Okay. Omastar is bulky, right? I'm saying yes. Omastar use Protect. Oh. Because Shadow Sneak is our weakest move, although it is... Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. I'm kind of stupid. Because Shadow Sneak is like 40? Yeah. So with Stab is 60. Rock Tomb is also 60, but... Wait, is Rock resistant to Rock? I don't know. Well, try it. 60 should be no problem. Yeah, that's great. That's great. So I'm guessing we can do Shadow Sneak because, I mean... That should be the same... Kinda. Yeah, that's alright. Okay, so far it has Spike Cannon and it has Protect. No water type move, it seems, otherwise it would have gone for that. I think. So yeah, Emulation Machine, I'd... Tickle? Okay. Interesting. I already had one. Because the Dell Optiplex, that's a... If anyone who doesn't know, that's the old... Like, those are old PCs that mainly... Like, you could find in... you could find in schools, and you could find in libraries, stuff like that. So, those basic models that you pretty much saw everywhere for quite some time. There's absolutely nothing that would be better suited than Ultra Ball. Yeah, and those, when they got kind of obsolete, when they were, like, I don't think any system that's called schools, libraries, systems, any system uses them anymore. So basically they got sold in bulks. Like, there are a lot of them all around, and they are incredibly easy to get your hands on. Its tentacles are highly developed as if they are hands and feet. As soon as it snares prey, it bites. Interesting. Give it a nickname? Sure. I mean, Helix would be too obvious, so... Let's go for... Omastar. It's a star. Starboy? Nah, that kind of... That sucks as a name. How about... We're gonna call you... Floop. I'm just gonna call it Floop, because... Reasons. Let's see what else we could have gotten. I mean, it's not... Not that I'm looking specifically for... Oh, we could have gotten a McMortar. Although we do have a incredible fighting type, fire type. Scrub and Inkay, both of them could have pursued, but I will just hope that they don't. I mean, the thing is... Do I risk it? I'm 5 levels above. That could kill, if we're lucky, that could kill the McMortar and the Bastiodon. Although, both of them are pretty bulky. Screw it, let's try. If anything happens, and God forbid... Oh wow. Okay, Confuse Ray, that sucks. The Metapod won't do anything but harden. Inkay and Skrelp, I have no idea, but they are just base Pokemon. Psybeam, that shouldn't do too much. We are bulky. Wow, confusing us even more. Camouflage, okay. So basically we are fine. We can actually take him out. Hopefully we can attack without being confused. Come on, Mantine. Bubble ball. Yes! My god. Takes out the horde. That's amazing. And now all that's left is killing the Skrelp, which shouldn't be too hard. That's quite decent experience. Let's go for Water Pulse, because... Waterfall. Because our attack got higher. And we got Swift Swim, not Water Absorb, which sucks. I love Water Absorb. That's such a great move. Yeah, Waterfall. And we kill it. That's nice. That's really nice. So basically, Del Optiplex, like I said, it's very easy to get your hands on that. I bought one from something like Craigslist. Just a site where you can put your used stuff on and people can buy it and stuff like that. And I got it for 10 bucks. Which is amazing, I think. It's still fully it was still fully functional, and it was enough for what I had in mind with it. Then I also got a screen, a PC screen, is it just called a screen? Sure, a monitor, the screen, whatever. From work, because we upgraded from our old ones to newer models, and people could just take the old ones with them, like one per person, and if you sign a piece of paper saying, yeah, you don't hold the company accountable if anything happens with that thing, or you don't expect anything, like you know that you take this thing and that's it. I would love to stay in, but level 57 is way too much. Okay, we're gonna go out into... Yeah, we're gonna go out into Steve, and we're gonna go out into Rainbow. So basically, for 10 bucks, I got a PC and a display, because... yeah, because I bought one and the other one I got for free. Then I bought a USB stick for like around 10 bucks again, where I put the emulation thing on. And everything worked out fine. And I already got like mouse and keyboard, and I already got controllers. So yeah, I had a fully functional emulation machine without doing anything, or without paying anything. And then I was like, yeah, I used it, everything was great, and I then didn't really use it anymore. Now it just gathered dust. And then a colleague comes around and asks if anyone wants to buy a PC, which is way better, which means it can do the things way better. The old one was able to emulate up to Nintendo 64, and some PS1 games had some problems with PS1, strangely enough. But other than that, it did everything it should, and this one now does everything it should, plus it can go for PS2 as well, which I don't mind. That's just... Emulation is great, because I do have a lot of games. I own quite a lot of games, and I still have some of my systems, but not all of them. And if I want to play PS2, I don't really want to just get the PS2, look for all the cables and look for space and just switch everything around just so that I can play PS2. So it's way easier to just emulate it. Same thing with the Wii, although I don't have a functional Wii emulator, but I think there are some. But yeah, GameCube, Nintendo 64, because I do have a Nintendo 64 with like 20 games, or rather we have, me and my two brothers, and right now my big brother has it. I think, no, my big brother had it, right now my little brother has it. It's not like we switch around, but when my big brother moved out of his old apartment, He was like, yeah, who wants the 64 that I just found? And we were both like, yeah, me. But I was like, yeah, no, give it to the little one because I got everything I need on my PC and the other PC and stuff like that. I also got the PlayStation Classic and turned it into an emulator. And it's just... That's one of those things where I think to myself, why? But then the answer is always because I can. Do I need it? No. But I'm able to. And I can afford it. And it's fun. Done deal. Also, if I can now get the GameCube emulator to work with like Mario Kart Double Dash, then I can invite 2 of my best friends who are in love with that game ever since. It's the only Mario. It's the only Mario Kart that I'm really bad at. Like, really bad at. I can play through it against AI and stuff like that. No problem. I've played through the game multiple times as a kid and teenager and stuff like that. But when it comes to playing against actual people, I'm really bad at that game. But it's always fun, so... that would be cool. I'm just gonna save again. Just, you know, safety measures and stuff. By the way, are there any more areas? Okay, Route 20, Pokemon Village, yeah. Route 21, Move Tutor, interesting. Victory Road and Pokemon League. So basically... What? What's that city and how do we get there? I have no idea right now. Maybe after we defeated the Elite Four and the champ. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, this is the farthest I've ever gone on that game. I've never been this far in the game. That's awesome, kinda. That's an achievement for me. I like that. Anyway, I just... Like I said, this will be the only recording today. I just gonna put on something on Netflix and play around with the computers. Stuff like that. I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching and listen to me ramble. I'm the Renegade Cactus and I gotta run. Bye bye!